Hi everyone, Janie here, and today I'm going to show you how to make the cutest little gift bags that are the perfect size for gift cards or other small gifts, and you can get 2 of them out of 1 sheet of printer paper. So let's head on over and let me show you how. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make tiny little gift bags that are perfect for gift cards or small little gifts. And I'm going to be using the vintage Christmas wrapping paper from Tailor Made Cards for You. And it comes with 8 different digital papers. And I'm going to show those to you right now. I printed these out on regular printer paper. So this is not cardstock. This is paper. And I cut them in half right down the middle, so now they are 4 1/4 by 11 inches each. And I'm going to set these aside for a minute and show you these. So this is from the Christmas Collage Sheets and ATC Coins digital set, which also comes with 2 sheets of papers that you can print out. These are really awesome because my thoughts are they could be used as tags and toppers and things like that. But once I printed them out, the regular size, I realized they were too big for these little gift bags that we're going to be making. So I wanted to quickly show you what I did. I went in and printed out 2 of them on 1 sheet, which makes it smaller. And this is really easy to do. You don't need any special program to do this. It is just basically going in and clicking, print, and then choosing the option to print these. Like I printed these out at 5 by 7 sheets each. So it's just part of your printer program. And now they are small enough for us to use on the bags that we're going to be making today. So once your paper is cut down to 4 1/4 by 11, it is time to start scoring. And so with your paper going this direction, we are going to score at 3/4 of an inch and 5 inches. Get back up there. There we go. 5 inches, 6 inches, and 10 1/4. Then we are going to turn our paper, so now it's going this direction, and we are going to score at a 1/2 inch, and 1 inch, and 3 1/4 inches, and 3 3/4. Now, if you wanted, we could have just done that at a 1/2 inch and 1 inch and then turned it around and did that. Because basically from each side we've scored in a 1/2 inch and an inch. So this is done. I'm going to do the same thing to the other one and we'll be right back. Okay, now that all the scoring is done, we're going to be doing a little cutting. But it's not showing up really good. The score lines don't seem to be showing up good. I even brought in a mat. So what we're going to do to help them show up is we're just going to fold on all of the score lines. And that way you'll be able to see better where to cut. So right now I'm just folding these 2. Okay? And we're going to open this up. And now you can see, and you're going to be cutting on each of those where those folds are, up to the 2nd score line right there. So you'll go past this score line to that score line. So grab my scissors here. We're going to make that cut. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to come over here and I'm going to make a fold again on that one score line. So there was a score line right there. We've now folded it. But you know what you're really going to do? You are going to just clip that off, just like that. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're just going to clip off at that one score line so that it looks like this. Okay, now let's fold all of our other ones. So we're going to come over here and we're going to fold on the second score line, folding this in, just like that. Okay, now there's a score line right there that we did at a 1/2 inch. We're going to fold it back just like that. We're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to fold in on that score line right there, like so. And then that score line right there, we're going to fold that one out so it looks just like that. And we're going to do that for all of these. So we're just going to fold it in, and actually I should pay attention to where my score line is instead of paying attention to making sure that I'm still, you know, in the screen here so you can see what I'm doing. So we get this done on all 4 sides, and this is really easy to do. Okay, and we're going to fold those in, those little flaps. They go in just like that. And now comes the fun part. We're going to glue, and I'm going to be using a wet glue. And I'm going to put glue right here on the outside of this little flap. And then I'm going to fold this in. Sure, easier said than done when I'm on camera. I'm going to fold it in, and I'm going to glue this side to the flap, just this one side. Okay, so let me grab my glue, using my Beacon 3-in-1 because I like that it, you know, it may be a wet glue, but it dries quickly. So put a little glue on here, and then I'm going to bring this over and match it right up, right with that. I might probably put too much glue on there because I can see it oozing out. Okay, so now it looks like this. We are going to do the same thing on the other side with the same side. Okay, so we're leaving this, the one side just hanging out here by itself. We're still working with this one other side. Just get some glue on here, and again we're just going to fold it in and match it up just like that. So now we have both sides matched up, and this is what it looks like so far. Okay, this is real easy. I'm pretty sure you guys have figured out where we're going with this. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put our glue, and you can use double-sided tape. I prefer using my wet glue. We're going to put it right along that edge, across the top, down this edge, across the bottom, kind of just outlining this, and then one just right up the middle there. So here we go. Just put the glue right along the edge, across the top and the bottom, along the edge, down the middle. Okay, so we've done that. Now this makes it really easy because we have the fold here. That fold is going to match up with that fold. So they go together perfectly. You don't have to guess where it lines up at or anything. So we get that together there. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Sorry, I got glue on my fingers that I had to wipe off. All right, so we're going to do the same thing again on the other side. We're just going to put the glue down one side, across the top, down both sides, down the middle, just like that. And then we're going to fold this side over and match it up. And those little center folds help match it up perfectly. And that was a brand new bottle of glue, and it is just coming out faster than I am used to. So I am making a mess, and I apologize because that normally doesn't happen. I'm so used to using an almost empty bottle that I just squeeze too much. Okay, so when you have glued them together, pinch them together on the sides, just like this. That way you're just pressing down to make sure everything is sealed good, especially if you're using wet glue like me, with it all over my fingers. Okay, so we're almost there. Now, the next part is making sure that your wet glue isn't gluing your bag together. Just kidding. All right, so we have our bag, and the next step is folding this down, and there are 2 ways to do that, okay? So I'm going to show you both ways, and you're going to do whatever way works best for you. Okay, I've got both bags done so that I can show you what to do. So, one way to do it is use your scissors and clip right down to the score line, which actually I'm having a problem seeing. There it is. Make sure you know where it's at. And you can do that on each side. Just follow that little seam right down to the score line. And I'm going to fold it in really quick just for a minute to make sure everything is in the right spot. Okay, and then I'm going to open it back up. So what I'm going to do is we've created these little flaps here on the ends. And I'm just going to cut at an angle a little bit here on each of those because it's going to make it easier to fold in. Okay, and I'll show you here as soon as I'm done. Okay, so it creates a little flap like that. And take a little glue. You don't need much, just put a little bit on there and bend it in. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side, just a tiny bit of glue on the flap, just enough to hold it when you put it in. I'm going to bend it over and put it in. And I've got glue on my fingers again. Okay, get it in there and just kind of get it folded so it has a crease just like the sides have. So just like that. And then you have these flaps right here. So these you really don't need to put glue on because in a minute we're going to be putting some holes in them. So we'll just put a little glue anyway. And now that's as simple as folding them in because there's already a score line there. So it makes it easy to just fold in. And you've created the top of your bag, or if you're like me, you have glue all over your fingers. Uh-oh, I didn't get that one folded down all the way. Ooh, can I really lift it up? Yeah, let's try that. There we go. Okay, so now we have our bag. We're going to fold it just to make sure that all the creases are there. And we're going to set this one aside, but that was one way to do it. So you just put little slits and fold the edges over. Now we're going to go to this one. And usually for this fold, I've already folded on the score lines. So because I have not, I'm actually going to do that right now, which is kind of awkward. But I forgot that I was going to show you how to do it this way. All right, so take your bag. You've already got the score lines. Okay, open it up and push the sides in at the top. Okay, so see this? You're just pushing the sides in at the top. You're going to do that on both sides. Just pinch right there where you had your little score line on both sides. And then tuck your tops in, just like that, on all the sides. Walk around it with your fingers, pressing it really good. Then take your bag and again, close it. Pinch the sides, just like that. So we're going to make everything work together. Okay? And hold on a second here. This side did not fold in properly. I love it when you're trying to show something on a video and then something like that happens, but at least I can show you that there you go, you just fix it. That is what I love about crafting, is you can go back and fix things. It's not the end of the world. So that was an easy way to do this also. So either way, whichever way works best for you. And now we're going to move on to putting the little holes in the top. So this is where you grab your hole punch. Now, I have one that makes tiny holes. There's the regular hole punches, or you can use whatever it is you want to use to poke the holes through. And so what I do is I just fold the top closed. So, see if I can get up here by the camera. You could see where those edges are right there on each side. So I punch my holes just on the inside of each of those. So I'm not punching it through here where it folds, but right there next to it. So I'm just going to put my hole punch there and kind of judge where I'm putting the hole. Poke the hole, move over, and poke the other hole. Okay, and that way it went through on both sides. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And now it's time to put the little ribbon handles in. And I cut about 9 inches of ribbon for each handle to allow for tying knots at the end. You can make it longer or shorter, it's up to you. And so I'm going to tie a knot first on the end. And then I'm going to take the other end and put it through the hole. And then this is where, if you're going to put a tag on it, do you remember the sheet that I showed you? Let me grab it here at the beginning. Of course, I've already cut stuff out of it, but we've got these cute little tags that could be used. These are actually, like I said, they were supposed to be bigger, like ATC card size. Oops, upside down. There you go. But I printed them out smaller, and they make great little tags. So do the circle ones and those. And so that would be a time to put one on here. And I'm torn, but I think I'm going to go with the circle one. So I'm just going to punch a little hole at the top of it. And on the back is where you can put your to and from. But we're going to take the ribbon and we're going to slide it through that hole as well. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we're going to put this through the other side. And if your end gets a little frayed like mine is doing, just kind of trim that off and start again. So just stick it through, and we're going to tie another knot on this side. Okay, and there is one handle. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So first I'll tie a knot. And then we're going to put the ribbon through, start on the inside so that the knot stays on the inside. And back through the other side. And you can always double check that you're not getting it twisted. And tie another one. And you could trim those down if you want, or you can put your holes down a little bit further if you want. But now you have little handles on your little bag. And let me show you the other one. I got it done. And so I used twine on this one. I used a little tag. And down here I took one of these pieces right here and actually just put it on the corner there. I thought it went really cute with that. You can decorate these up any way you want, but I just love these. These are cute. Perfect for making little tags, honestly. And even the bigger ones, let me grab that sheet again. Even the bigger ones are great for bigger tags. These are just awesome. Even though these aren't tags, I think they work out really great for that. So now let me show you where in the world is a gift card. Okay, here we are. Not exactly a gift card, but the same size as one. And it fits so nicely in these bags. A great way to give a gift card as a gift. This also holds smaller gifts though. I mean, if you don't want to do a gift card, it can hold a bracelet, a piece of jewelry, a key ring, or little goodies. You can put little, candies in here. You can hang these on a tree. It's just, a really nice size little bag for holding your nice size little presents. Thank you all for watching today, and I hope you like those cute little gift bags because they are not only good for Christmas, but anytime. And if you liked the papers and other things that I used today, I will have links below to tailor-made cards for you and also to the products that I used. Happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.